Former President Donald Trump joining Joe Rogan's podcast on Friday, saying that he would consider replacing income taxes with tariffs. Joining us now, Brian Wesbury, first Trust Advisors chief economist. Really?
Yeah.
What do you make?
Yeah, technically, the numbers don't work. We import about $4 trillion worth of goods and services, and the government spends $6.5 trillion.
Yeah.
So if you taxed them all 100%, you still wouldn't pay for government. But I love the idea of number one, going after China, because they're our enemy. We cannot be dependent on them for steel to make tanks or components of, let's say, antibiotics or something like that. So, and they're unfair traders. So let's go after them. Number two, if you think about a tariff, it's about what we spend. And so I would love us to tax consumption instead of income. So you can either tax it when you earn it or tax it when you spend it. If we tax it when we spend it, then you get to decide yourself whether you pay the tax or not.
Well, and that's consistent, Jackie, with Trump's idea of don't punish work, right? When you tax income, you punish work. His whole thing is, I don't want to punish overtime, or if you're caregiving for your elders or whoever it is. That is fundamentally a pro-growth idea.
He wants to not only grow, but motivate people to work, to your point.
Yeah.
Brian, let me ask you about this new study, or it's a report, rather, out from the Economic Innovation Group. It basically says as Americans, we're more reliant on government handouts than we've ever been. This is what I was worried about during COVID, when all those stimulus checks went out, that you give people free things and then very hard to take them away. I do think President Trump will do that, but it's tough.
Yeah, it totally is. With Elon Musk, I mean, in charge of cutting government spending, I sure hope so. This is the problem with that. Over almost 20% of income to Americans today comes from the government, which means if you kind of think of it, out of every 100 people, 20 people count on government. That 20 people are in the wagon and only 80 people are pulling the wagon. So the more people we put in the wagon, the slower we grow. And government is massive today, and we need to cut the size of government. And you're absolutely right. It takes away, what I worry about the most, it takes away work ethic, all that stuff, slows down the economy. But here's the deal. We're put on Earth to serve other people. We're put on Earth. I mean, if you believe in God, we're creators. We're made in His image. And if you're in the wagon, what you're doing is you're saying, no, you have to make for me.
The takers,
you're not
the
serving
givers.
for them. You're killing people's souls. And that's how economies die.
That is such a good point. And government's also in the wagon when it comes to energy, right? Instead of some companies are saying, get out, I'm going to go nuclear. I don't care what you think, green energy people. But government gets in and it messes up our ability to create cheap, abundant fuel, which again is about how humans thrive, right? You got to power your life.
Yeah, I find this fascinating. Over the last 20 years, all governments have either subsidized or encouraged spending or spent themselves almost $20 trillion on solar and wind. And if you do a Google search, the top 20 stories are all about how solar and wind are the greatest things ever to be invented. And then Google needs to power an AI plant. What do they choose? Nuclear.
Because they're spending their own money. That's the point.
That was not on my bingo card this year. Is big tech going nuclear? Not on my bingo card.
Yeah, and if you think about it, Michigan, Germany, California, they've all shut
them down.
It's an admission on how good the energy is as a source and how clean it has actually become, which is where the irony is.
It's great. I'm all for clean energy, but what's so funny is you do a Google search on clean energy, solar and wind, and then what do they do with their own money? Nuclear.
Because it's their own money.
It's their own money. That's the problem. When government spending your money on somebody else, they don't care how much they spend, and they don't care how much they get for it.
And how wasteful. Brian, thank you so much for joining us.
Great talking
And you
with
know what was fun, Jackie? We did some economics and a little faith in there, too. Who knew that we could blend the two?
No, I really
like
enjoyed
it.
hearing
Great
that.
stuff.
Thank you.